Hi everyone, Leanne here from Kingdom Blogger. So today I am super excited to introduce you to the Spiral Bible. I got this, it was actually given to me to do a review, but I was actually so excited to get it because I had been watching it for a while, kind of looking at it, trying to decide if I wanted it or not. And oh my God, y'all, it is amazing. So I have kind of bad eyesight, right? And so I always have to get the large print version of my Bibles. And, even these ones that have, the margins, the side for you to journal notes. This is the Beautiful Word Bible, by the way. And I love it. It's got the little coloring pictures in it and stuff, but it's still super tiny. And even when I have my little spectacles on, it's still hard for me. And I also have arthritis. So writing in really small places has been difficult. But also, I mean, when you're journaling, you want to have like a lot of space, right? To doodle, to write notes, to draw pictures, to do all the art, just all the things. And at least for me, when I do it, I don't like to write or doodle over the actual text. I mean, I might highlight and maybe circle a word or underline a word, but doing, the notes and the artwork and all of that, I want to preserve the actual, the Bible text so that I can come back and read it later. And many of the ones I've seen other people do, you can't really read the words anymore because you've colored over it and just, I mean, there's just so much space. And so you take every bit of that space. So this Bible, look how cute that is. So it actually comes in some different covers, multiple different cover designs. And I'll show you some of those in just a minute. But these books are amazing. You can see it's pretty thick. This one is only the New Testament. So the Old Testament version comes in 4 spirals. And you may be wondering why only like a certain amount of books are included in one. So I'm going to do an overhead here in just a minute and kind of show you. But because the pages are so this is 8.5 by 11. So it's full size paper, but you can see very spacious. You can see, I mean, the line, how wide it is here, top to bottom. And just for comparison, so this, again, the large, beautiful word Bible, just to kind of show you, it's quite a bit bigger than your regular. And then this is a larger Bible. Some of the Bibles that we get are much smaller. So I always buy the larger ones anyway. This is much bigger than that. And so again, the Old Testament comes in 4 volumes, basically, and then you can get the entire New Testament. So this is the entire New Testament, but you can also get these in the specific sections. So you can get the Gospels in one binder. You can get the poetry in one binder, and so forth. And they also have 2 versions for children, Genesis, creation, and Exodus. And so, again, being super large, kids have, wide margins when they're coloring and writing and things. And so the kids' ones are really great as well. So I'm going to hook up my overhead camera and we're going to open this baby up and I'm going to kind of just show you how amazing it is. Okay, so you can see again just how beautiful this is. This one is called the girls, like teenager version, young girls. There's some other ones that have floral elements. There's also some that are just like a solid color. So depending on your creative palette, what you prefer, you can choose different ones. Also, it comes in 3 translation versions. So King James, ASV, and WEB. So these are all the public domain version translations, which, I mean, I personally prefer the NIV and some of the newer modern translations just because they make more sense to me. But as a business owner myself, I understand getting copyright license to publish an entire Bible is probably pretty expensive. And so by using the public domain ones, they're able to bypass that. So I totally get that. Which, I mean, King James Version. So if you're not familiar with ASV and the WEV, they're pretty kind of similar. They just have a few differences, certain words that they use and things like that. But it's still closer to King James than it is closer to the modern versions. But either way, it's awesome. So this one is the King James New Testament. And as I mentioned, the entire New Testament is in one book. If you want the Old Testament, it's a 4-book bundle that you can get, and it's like several versions or several books in one binder. And then you can also get these in smaller, just the Gospels, just the poetry, and so forth. And that way you can work through them that way as well. I mean, honestly, you could end up with all of the journals at some point. I'm sure I will. So let's take a look inside. As you can see, like I said, it's 8.5 by 11, lots of space. One thing I absolutely love about this, again, this is my first time opening this Bible, y'all. Like I literally got it in the mail yesterday and I opened it right before making this video. So unlike, well, this is my journaling Bible. This is that new beautiful word. And unlike your standard Bible that has like that really fine Bible paper that you're so afraid you're going to like rip when you try to turn the page, these ones are thicker because they are meant for journaling, but they're still kind of thin. This is like good paper. I would say it's probably the consistency of the planner paper. Like if you got those like happy planner and things like that, it's like thick. It's not cardstock, but it's also not like flimsy paper. And so this is meant to be no bleed. So if you're using no bleed like markers and pens and highlighters, it won't be transparent like it is in some regular Bible. So I love that. That was the thing I, always hate about journaling my regular Bible is that if I wrote on this page, then I couldn't read the text on this page because it would bleed through. So apparently this is supposed to not do that. But at a minimum, this paper is very durable. Also, if you were putting other journaling elements on this, like your washi paper, sticky notes, stickers, things like that, this seems to be the kind of paper that would withstand all of that. So here we just have some just notes, how to get more out of this journal. You have all the books, like if you were going through a, in order study, chronological, or not chronological, sorry, in the order. And so it breaks these down. If you can see this a little closer here. Christ's birth, the 12 apostles. And so that's pretty cool that it has like a checklist that you can mark them off as you do them. The note pages. Lots of writing space, y'all. Like this is just amazing. And then we go into the actual Bible verses themselves. Again, plenty of space here. Like here's just a regular marker, but you can see how much space. I'm like fake writing here, y'all. So you can get the point of how much space there is there. And both sides, plenty, plenty, plenty. More note pages at the back, all the way through Revelation. And let me get this up a little closer so you can again see just how, the print is good. I don't know what font size this would be, but it's pretty big. It's bigger than it is in most of my Bibles. And then of course your note space over here. So overall, I am super excited about this. Like I write big, I have messy handwriting, so this is going to give me plenty of space to write in as like a lot of notes. And again, for comparison here, just going to kind of line this up at the top right there. You can see just how much more space there is. And then also So I did a finger test, right? So let's do the finger test. So writing space. Now I have like a nail going on here. So we'll go to the tip of my nail to, I mean, it's basically the length of my pinky with my nail, of course. And then this one, so this is the length that was in this other book. And you see how much extra writing space there is here. So it's quite a bit more than a pinky. So yeah, like I am really excited to get started with this. And I mean, I bought like a whole bunch of new pens and highlighters and markers and stuff. And so, yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, so now that we've kind of taken a look inside it, so you can see how big the pages are and just how awesome this book is, I'm going to hop over to their website so I can show you some of the beautiful covers, like the different covers you can order it in, as well as the different bundles that you can get. All right. Okay, so it's spiralbible.com, and there is a link. My referral link is down in the notes for this video. But here are, so like I said, it's King James, WEB, and ASV, but these are the different ones. So your Old Testament bundle, so we're just going to click on that one real quick so you can see. So volumes 1 through 4, Genesis through Deuteronomy, Joshua to Esther, Job through Song of Solomon, and Isaiah through Malachi. That's all one bundle for $99. And then here are, so the New Testament comes all in one book. So you can have your general, that kind of looks like your composition notebooks that we use in school. I like flowers and stuff. And so there's butterflies, there's just all the ones. And here's the King James bundle for the Old Testament. I'll open this one up here. Okay. Here's the one I have. So again, just whatever your color palette is. I know many of us women like to color coordinate everything. This one's nice, For God So Loved the World. And then here are the ones for kids. So the book of Exodus. And where is the other one? Let me go back up to the top and I'll go right to it. So we'll go to the kids ones. Genesis and Exodus. There we go. So Genesis, and here's just some different pictures. So these, again, bigger spaces for children. And they have the coloring elements right in them. Of course, children like to color. I mean, I love to color too, but obviously for kids, drawing the designs might be a little more difficult. And so this one is really nice. These are $19.99 if you want to get the ones for the kids. So they do only have the two books, Genesis and Exodus. Okay, so let's go back up here. And you can see here, King James, ASV, WEB, and yeah. All right. So anyway, that's it. I am excited about this. I'll be honest, I'll probably be ordering several of these at some point. I'm starting a Bible journaling group in January, in the new year. And so I'm sure I'm going to fill these up really fast. But these would make excellent holiday gifts. Of course, a gift for yourself. But right now you can get these and they'd be delivered in time for you to wrap them up for Christmas gifts. So yeah, if you have any questions, comment below, or reach out to me directly if you happen to know me personally. And I would love to show it to you. I would love to tell you more about it. And please be sure to like this video. Follow us here on Kingdom Bloggers if you have any questions. And I will see you guys all in the next unboxing and review. All right, guys. God bless. Have a great week. Bye-bye.